As cases of coronavirus escalated, the government decided that keeping schools open was no longer in the best interests of children and teachers.
After schools shut their gates from Friday afternoon, they will remain closed for most pupils, for the vast majority of pupils, until further notice.
From Monday, the 23rd of March 2020, except for the children of key workers and those deemed to be vulnerable, education moved online. St Peter's Preparatory School in Devon was already well prepared.
Well, we are very fortunate here at St Peter's that we've got the Google for Education suite, which we were already using to great effect within our curriculum. So we were already a few steps along the road to sort of moving to remote learning.
A prompt team meeting clarified the way forward.
Everybody kind of left the building thinking, right, okay, this is how it's going to work, this is the interface, this is how the children are going to access their learning, and this is how we're going to deliver our teaching.
How well did the students adapt?
They were amazing, actually. They were quite confident at logging in and following tasks that teachers had set for them anyway. One of the things we did was we wrote a simplified timetable so that the children could access all of their core subjects and their parents could support them at home. And then as a wider school community, we had assemblies, school concerts and all sorts of things happening, things that would happen in our regular calendar, but delivered remotely.
Children of key workers were still on site. Systems set up for them to learn safely were extended when more children were allowed back to school.
We set bubbles up and we allocated staffing to those groups. What we also did is we put a framework in place to allow for other year groups to come back. So by the end of the summer term, we were able to get all of our children from nursery all the way up to year 8 back on site. Because we've got small classes anyway, that gave us the kind of staffing ratios available to us.
Utilising more of their outdoor space to allow for social distancing, with shelters for collection and dropping off, has had some unexpected benefits.
As well as providing shelter for the children whilst they're waiting for their parents to pick them up, they've become fantastic outdoor learning classrooms as well.
Allocated play zones, staggered lunch breaks, allocated equipment and regular hand washing are all part of the new normal.
It's not over yet, but we've definitely learned a lot about our pupils, from our youngest kids in nursery up to our oldest teenagers in year 8, how committed and enthusiastic they are about their learning and how adaptable they are, and they're willing to engage with their learning, however it's delivered to them. It's been so enlightening to see how the whole community has rallied together for the benefit of the children.